Hello students, welcome to Science Surfers. Today we are going to start our topic Crop Production and Management Part 2. In the previous video we have already studied that we need to select the crop on the basis of the season. After the selection of crop, we have to perform certain agriculture practices to grow crops. They are preparation of soil, sowing of seeds, addition of manures and fertilizers, or we can say the soil replenishment, irrigation or the supply of water, crop protection, it may be from weeds and the pest, then harvesting and storage. So these all are systematic practices because they have to be followed step by step. Let us study about them in detail. The very first step we need to follow is the preparation of soil, and this process or this activity includes basically two steps. The very first is the plowing, or we call it as tilling. It means loosening and turning of soil using plow, and traditional plows, they are pulled by oxen or maybe it is pulled by the tractor. Now, what are the advantages of loosening the soil? Number one, it improves the air circulation. Roots penetrate deeper. It enhances the water retaining capacity of the soil and uproot weeds and aids in the growth of microorganisms which help to add humus to the soil. A plowed field has big pieces of soil called crumbs. These are to be crushed. So we use a wooden plank, and field is leveled using leveler. First, the wooden plank is used to break those crumbs, and then the field is leveled using leveler. After the preparation of soil, we need to sow the seeds in the field. The planting of seeds can be done in three ways. The very first one is the broadcasting. Broadcasting means the seeds have to be scattered by hand. Then second one, we have got the seed drill. Seed drill is a machine which is used for sowing seeds in the field. It consists of a funnel opening into a long pipe. इसमें एक funnel होती है जो एक long pipe में open होती है, which is attached at the back of the flow, और इसको उसी plow के back side पे हम लोग attach कर देते हैं. Seeds are dropped into the funnel, and as the plow moves, the seeds get planted in furrows made by moving plow. ये देखिए, these are furrows made by the plowing, right? तो धीरे धीरे आगे मशीन हमारी चलती जा रही है और पीछे उसमें furrows बनती जा रही हैं. So this is a method where the seeds get planted at proper distance as the plow moves. Transplantation, which involves growing of seed in a nursery. पहले एक छोटे से field में हम लोग seeds को grow करते हैं और फिर जब उसमें से seedlings develop होती हैं, that those seedlings are manually transferred in the main field. For example, we have seen this activity practiced for growing of rice or paddy. So what are the advantages of this method? The very first is that the farmer selects healthy plant from the nursery, and then seedlings are planted at appropriate distance so that the uniform supply of sunlight, water and nutrient is maintained for the crop. The next is to provide minerals or nutrient to the plants. There are different methods which maintain the nutrient level in the soil. The very first is the field fallow. Field is left uncultivated for one or more seasons so that the dead animals and plants accumulate on land and get decomposed by microbes. In this way, the nutrients are replenished in the field. The second one is the crop rotation. As the name suggests, rotation means growing one crop after the another in a pre-planned succession. Because some crops like wheat and rice use lots of nitrogen of the soil. So nitrogen thus lost can easily be replenished in the soil by growing one leguminous crop between two successive cereal crops. This is known as crop rotation. The third one is providing manures. Manures are the biodegradable waste of plants and animals. There are different methods of preparing manures. The very first is the composting, where dead plants and animal waste is decomposed by the action of bacteria and fungi. The second one is the vermicompost, and it is a process of using earthworm to prepare manures from plant waste. The third one is the green manuring, where some plants like alfalfa, sun hemp and millets, these are grown in the field, then plowed in the soil while still green. यानी हम प्लांट्स को ग्रो करते हैं और अभी जब वो प्लांट्स हमारे एक लेवल तक ग्रो हो जाते हैं उसके बाद हम लोग उसको प्लोइंग से वहीं पर हम लोग इसको मल्च कर देते हैं इन द सॉइल. So ultimately that gets converted into green manure and provide nitrogen and phosphorus to the soil in good amount, which help to improve the overall quality of the soil. So manures not only increase the nutrients but also enhance the water holding capacity of the soil. The next method we can use to replenish nutrient in the soil is use of fertilizers. Fertilizers are the chemical substances which are rich in specific nutrient. Like we use generally NPK, which is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. These are chemicals which are directly added to the soil. Fertilizers are produced in factories and are easier to store and transport as compared to manures. Being soluble in water, they are readily absorbed by the plants, but overuse of fertilizers can change the chemical nature of the soil. So we have to be very much cautious while using these fertilizer in the fields. Let's have a comparison between manures and fertilizers. Manures are natural organic substances, whereas fertilizers are synthetic. Manures are not nutrient specific, whereas fertilizers are nutrient specific. They provide specific nutrient to the soil. They are bulky and difficult to store, whereas fertilizer are compact and easy to store. Manures provide lot of organic matter to the soil and hence improve the soil structure and increase water holding capacity, whereas fertilizer spoil the soil structure. Manures are cheaper than fertilizers, whereas fertilizers are expensive. Use of manure has no side effects, whereas use of fertilizer cause soil pollution, water pollution, and sometimes it enters into the food chains and harm humans too. The next activity involves supplying water to the plants or irrigation. It is done with the water from different sources like rains, canals, waterways, wells, pumps, etc. Because different crop requires specific amount of water at different stages of their growth. Some crops like paddy, it is planted in the standing water and require constant irrigation. On the other hand, some crops like wheat requires irrigation only at the time of tilling and at the time of flowering. So sometimes excessive supply of water reduce the air spaces in the soil and cause water logging, which can damage the plant roots and cause them to die. These are few of the traditional methods of agriculture which involves the use of wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, canals, or using cattle or human labor. So these are the older methods of irrigation, but with the advancement of time, the modern irrigation methods have also been used. They are sprinklers and drip irrigation. Sprinklers is a similar way to that of rainfall. It is used in those areas which have uneven land or those having soils with poor water holding capacity. So perpendicular pipes with rotating nozzles are joined to the main pipeline which is laid in the fields. Now when water is made to flow through the pipelines under pressure, it moves out of the nozzle in all directions and falls to the ground. Then we have got next is the drip irrigation. It is very useful method which avoid wastage of water. It is used in those areas which have very acute water shortage. In this method, water falls drop by drop near the roots through narrow pipes. ये देखिए narrow pipes हैं और they are just having hole at the place where the plant roots are there. So in this method, no wastage of water take place. Sometimes untimely rains and strong winds result in falling down of crops at grain maturation stage, that is called lodging, which adversely affect the quality and yield of grains. So these are few of the activities performed during the growing of crops, or we can say the production phase. Then once the crops are grown, we need to have certain activities to protect our crops that we'll discuss in our next video.